So Nneka was a biter. She could make anything through beads. A necklace, a bag, a slippers, a cap, a shoe, anything you wanted. She was a cheerful and spirited young woman. Her laughter was as bright as the midday sun, and her energy was boundless. Well, Nneka was longing for one thing. Love, she had no man. She was always a maiden at the wedding ceremony of her friends, and at each ceremony, she would always wish secretly in her heart that God sends her her own man, and God did. One sweltering afternoon, as she diligently sorted through a new batch of vibrant beads in the shade of the village Iroko tree, a shadow fell over her. Looking up, she saw him, Chike, the new carpenter who had recently arrived from the next village over. He wasn't loud. Instead, he carried a quiet strength, and his eyes held a warmth that instantly intrigued Nneka. He wasn't overtly handsome, in the typical village way, but there was a kindness about his gaze and a meticulousness in the way he carried his tools that caught her attention. "Good afternoon, Nneka," he said, his voice surprisingly soft. "I've heard tales of your artistry. My sister's wedding is next month, and she dreams of a beautiful neckpiece woven with the colors of the sunset. Could you craft such a thing for her?" Nneka, usually quick with a jest, found herself a little flustered. "The sunset, you say?" A challenging request, but one I'd be honored to attempt, Chike. Over the next few weeks, Chike found countless reasons to visit Nneka. Sometimes he'd bring her exotic woods he'd found, hoping they'd inspire a new design. Other times, he'd just sit near her, quietly carving a small bird or a delicate flower from a scrap of wood, his focused silence a comfortable companion to her rhythmic clicking beads. They talked about everything: the latest village gossip, the upcoming harvest, their dreams for the future. Nneka discovered his quiet nature, hid a playful wit and a deep understanding of the world around them. Chike, in turn, was captivated by her vivacity and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about her creations. One evening, as the actual sunset painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, Nneka finally finished the intricate neckpiece for Chike's sister. It was magnificent, truly capturing the vibrant beauty of the fading day. She handed it to him, her heart doing a little flutter. Chike took the neckpiece, but his eyes weren't on the beads. They were on her. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, exquisitely carved wooden bird, no bigger than her thumb. "For you, Nneka," he said, his voice a little shaky. "A lovebird, to represent the beauty you bring into the world, and the way you've captured my heart." She had been so caught up in the beads, in their comfortable companionship, that she hadn't dared to voice the growing affection in her own heart. Now, looking at the tiny, perfect bird and Chike's earnest gaze, she knew this quiet, observant carpenter wasn't just intriguing, he was her destiny. She smiled, a radiant, joyful smile that rivaled the sunset itself. "Chike," she whispered, taking the bird, "it's perfect, just like you." And under the last golden rays of the Amobi sun, surrounded by the sweet hum of the village, they got married. They knew their love story, woven with beads and carved from wood, was just beginning, promising a lifetime of happiness and shared dreams. Their joy blossomed beautifully, nurtured by shared laughter and quiet understanding. They built their home together, Nneka's vibrant beads adorning the entrance, and Chike's strong, skilled hands crafting every beam and furniture piece within. The villagers watched with smiles, seeing the perfect harmony in their union. The artist and the craftsman, both creating beauty, both deeply connected to their community. Their home became a hub of warmth, known for Nneka's stories, told over intricate beadwork and Chiki's sturdy, artful carvings. Their happiness was a testament to love found in simple moments, proving that true magic was woven into the fabric of everyday life. What were you thinking would happen? That someone would die? Or someone would be charmed? Well, it didn't happen that way. Sometimes love comes without mystery. It's just love, baby. And me, I will love you. Coming from Onyinye the composer. Make sure you find love. See you next week. The end.